Coming.
Good morning.
Oh.
Bad time?
I'm on my way to the shelter.
Got time for a quick breakfast?
Oh, Adam, I ate already. I'm sorry. I'm in such a rush. I have to drop Jamie over to Tad and Dixie's on my way. And,
Where is my little pal?
Oh, he's just catching the last few minutes of television before he has to go. Cartoons, you know.
I missed you last night.
Did we have plans?
When I make plans, you remember.
Yes, you're right. And they're usually unforgettable.
I thought you'd call.
I was busy.
Tending to a sick friend?
I think you have me confused with a woman named Nightingale, don't you?
We all saw Pierce Riley's anxiety attack. He looked shell-shocked in that courtroom.
He's fine now.
A little comforting word did the trick.
I think he felt better after I left, yeah.
You went up to the cabin.
That's where he lives. And luckily Petra was able to stay, so... Why am I explaining this to you?
Chalk it up to our cosmic connection.
I would chalk it up to your cosmic control instead. You can't help yourself, can you?
Of course I can. What brought it on?
I think you should ask Pierce.
I'd rather listen to your lovely voice.
You know better.
Yeah. Never betray a confidence, the standard by which all true friends should be measured. But this is hardly national security, Brooke. We all saw Pierce hyperventilating.
It's nobody's business, all right?
Yes, of course not. Too bad he didn't stick it out, though. Janet Green left the courtroom in a blaze of glory.
What happened?
Didn't Laura tell you?
Laura? She was up and out early this morning.
But what about last night?
Teenagers keep crazy hours.
You're usually a slave to the morning paper.
It's enough melodrama. What happened?
Jason Sheffield confessed to killing Laurel. Janet Green's a free woman.
Janet is innocent?
This time, yeah.
She was telling the truth?
Truly a new concept for Janet. Didn't you see her at the cabin?
No.
Curiouser and curiouser.
Adam, I really am behind here. And I have a meeting this morning, so...
Of course. I'll call you later.
Yeah. Okay?
See you soon.
Is Turner waiting?
Canceled just a few minutes ago. The mayor called some last-minute council meeting.
Oh, it's just as well. Mail.
It's all sorted. There's a ton this morning.
All right, thanks.
Okay, I'll be in the kitchen if you need me.
All right, thanks, Terry. Oh! Surprise.
I didn't mean to startle you. Well, let me help.
No, it's okay. I've got it.
You should have watched where I was going.
No harm done. I was just surprised to see you here, that's all.
I was so anxious to get back to the cabin after the judge gave me my... I couldn't wait to see the look on Pierce's face when he found out I was a free woman. I even had dreams of a romantic reunion. And they all went up in smoke. Poof.
Why is that?
Brooke, I'm not sure that Pierce wanted me there. He had his doubts about me.
You didn't go, then, to the cabin?
Nope. I mean, why couldn't he have trusted me the way I trusted him?
I just think that the taped evidence was very compelling.
Well, I guess a picture speaks a million words, doesn't it? After all, I did kill someone once. How could I expect Pierce to overlook that and pretend that it wouldn't affect him, all the things that I'd done in the past?
I'm sure Laura was very happy to hear that the charges were dropped.
You should have seen the look on her face when Jason confessed. I mean, she was being pulled in so many directions. She looked like a kid on Christmas Day.
She loves you very much.
I love her, too. She and Pierce are the only family I've ever really known. I can't imagine my life without them in it.
I'm going to have to get back to my office.
Brooke, wait. I owe you an apology.
What? An apology for what?
Well, you've been so decent to me throughout all of this, and how did I repay your kindness? I accused you of trying to steal Laura from me.
Janet, I understand.
There you go, letting me off the hook again. Wow. How nice can one person be? Please, Brooke, tell me, can you truly accept my apology?
Janet, there isn't any need to apologize.
Please let me finish. I don't have many friends. I push people away, I know that.
You've been through a very rough time.
When you didn't want Laura to come to the trial, I was afraid of losing her, too.
Laura would never let that happen.
I wish I could be more like you.
Don't say that.
No, I mean it. You're great with people. People want to be around you. I don't expect an instantaneous friendship, but I would hate for us to be enemies.
Janet, we're not enemies.
Maybe you could teach me some of your secrets. Could we have lunch? With Laura, the three of us.
Sure, I guess so.
We've kind of been guardian angels for each other's kids. I saved Jamie's life last summer, and you took care of Amanda after Laura was shot.
It would seem that way, wouldn't it?
And I repaid you by ripping into you the first chance I got. Can we start over, please?
Sure.
Thank you. I can't tell you how much this means to me. You made my day, Brooke.
Listen, Janet, you can stay here, you know, as long as you need to.
You don't think Pierce is going to let me go back to the cabin, do you?
No, that's not what I meant.
I'm sorry. I'm a little edgy to the trial and everything. I'm just trying to help. I'll just have to see how things go.
That's fine.
I mean, after the way they've been going, it can only get better from here.
If there's anything that I can do,
I'll ask. You really are something, Brooke.
Hi. How are you?
Relieved.
Boy, no one ever suspected Jason, huh? Came out of left field.
Yeah, why, when they've got mean Janet Green handy?
Well, at least it's over.
You should have seen the looks of disappointment on the faces in that courtroom when they had to give up the dream of Janet being strapped down for that lethal injection.
I'm sorry that I ever doubted you, Janet. And I apologize for not being able to stay in the courtroom, but... Why are you here? Why didn't you come back to the cabin after you got released? I'm sorry that I ever doubted you, Janet. And I apologize for not being able to stay in the courtroom, but... Why are you here? Why didn't you come back to the cabin after you got released?
I wasn't sure I'd be welcome. Well, what is it? Hit the road, Janet, or welcome home. All is forgiven.
There's nothing to forgive.
Am I welcome at the cabin or not?
Of course you are.
I am?
Well, why would you be surprised about that?
The world hasn't exactly been steady under my feet lately. Hardly know who I am these days. Much less what's what.
Well, that's certainly understandable.
Especially after all you've been through.
It's a shame the trip to hell doesn't earn you frequent flyer miles.
I'm really sorry that you felt you had to spend the night here at the shelter.
Well, maybe it was for the best. No false sense of security with this gal. It was kind of weird, though. I mean, no offense, Brooke. It's a wonderful shelter, but I felt completely homeless. As though everything I'd ever touched was slipping away from me, and I was tumbling through the air, falling and falling.
Well, listen. As long as I'm living in Phoebe's cabin, you've got a home. You ready?
Sure.
Hey, I saw a few new patches of grass yesterday.
Rebirth. New beginnings. I like that. Well, I guess we should get going. Oh, if you don't mind, I'd like to stop by the grocery store and get a few things on the way home.
No, that'd be fine. I mean, if you're up to it.
Absolutely. I want to make a very special dinner for you.
You don't have to go to any trouble.
I've got it all planned out. A homecoming feast prepared by the homecomee. I can't tell you how much I'm looking forward to getting back to the cabin.
Janet, listen, I'm glad that everything worked out. I really am.
Thanks. You've been so decent to me, Brooke.
Good luck.
I got plenty of that.